Welcome to the ZoShow. I am Coach Zoe. I have a guest with me. Her name is Zoey. And so I met Zoe. Well, we're live. If you see that W, we're at the Washburn tryout. Zoe was a member of the Washburn team.
Yes,
right?
I was.
She was a fifth-year member.
I am old, yes.
That was crazy. So me and Zoe was talking, right? My microphone's not even connected. Hold on. Let's connect that.
Wait, this makes me feel seen. Okay, this is good. Thank you.
No, I promise you, I just be
needed
vibing.
that.
Okay?
No, I needed that.
We're
Yeah.
back. Welcome to the ZoShow.
I'm better than ever.
I'm Zoe. This is Zoe. So we was talking about pull-ups the other day. I said that the ruby slipper is the most efficient way to do a pull-up. How do you feel about that, Ms. Zoe?
I have mixed emotions because I think that a ruby slipper has a little bit more technique to it. And
that's not true. She's lying. Hi, welcome. She's lying.
Wait, that was so bold of you to say.
She's lying. She does not like ruby slippers. Why not?
Because it's difficult. I don't like a ruby slipper.
What's so hard about a ruby slipper? I feel like a ruby slipper is the easiest way to get to a full up. What makes it hard?
I think that the quad group has to work together in a different way in a ruby slipper than it does in like a full up straight from the ground, like a toss.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Were you a main base?
No, sometimes. I was a base, a flyer, and a tumbler.
Oh, were you talented?
I think I have a little bit of talent.
So basically, whatever you put your mind to, you made sure your group did.
Yeah.
So I think we're saying the same thing, right? Zoe is super good. So it's easier for her to just muscle it up to the top and make that full up hit. When you have a group of people who may not have all that talent,
Fair.
What do you think about that?
A ruby slipper would be the best, safest option. And when it comes to cheerleading, I think whatever is safest and cleanest looks best. So if it's going straight from the ground up and it's not clean or looking amazing and crispy clean, no, I would rather do a ruby slipper. And this guy, we talked about high school teams, and
right.
if I was with a high school team, I think a ruby slipper would be better. So
Okay.
you're right, I'm wrong.
No, never that. We're just sharing discussions now. Coach Zoe, or Zoe here, is nervous about being a coach.
Timid.
About
Timid
what?
for sure.
What are some concerns about being a coach?
There's multiple. I think that is a blessing and a title that I might not be ready for because there's some pressure that comes with it.
Like what?
There's pressure from parents. There's pressure from the team members. I think that especially being somebody who was on the team and having returners and new people, that would be a really interesting crowd for me to coach. And so I think maybe that's why I'm a little hesitant too, just because there's some past experiences and beliefs about me with some people, and then there's absolutely none with some other people, if that makes sense.
So one of the questions I get the most from coaches is, what do I want in an assistant coach? And I have this little blurb that I write out and I put on the comments, but this is what you want in your assistant coach. You want somebody who respects the position, right? So many times people are just like, oh, it's just an assistant job, and they don't care about being where they need to be when they need to be there, right? But then you want somebody who wants to help people, who wants to help the team that they were on, who's proud about that. You don't want just somebody who's going to walk up off the street and have a little bit of skill or have a little bit of knowledge about cheerleading and then call themselves a cheer coach. And then lastly, you want somebody who has a relationship with the athlete. She's nervous because of how they knew her, right? And how they're going to receive her in the new position. That's somebody you want to take because they care about being seen in their new position. If you had somebody who was on the team and is now an assistant coach and doesn't care about that, then they're going to treat the athletes like teammates and friends as opposed to trying to navigate. It's still going to be hard either way, right? But you want somebody who's going to at least attempt to navigate, hey, I'm a coach now, so we have to do coach-like things. Is it always going to be easy? Is it always going to be simple? Is it always going to be fun? Absolutely not. But at least you hire someone who is attempting to answer those questions as opposed to just making your life difficult because they're out talking business, right? Like when you're a coach now, you have to speak about these athletes in a different way. You don't want your assistant coach to then run to those same athletes and tell them your whole business. So long story less long. If you have a bunch of talented people, right? Ground up, full up, that's the full up to do.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. Yes, the goal is always ground up, full up. But my goal is to hit the stunt.
Facts.
That's my goal, right? Like I want the stunt to hit. So if you're coaching a cheer squad that maybe everyone works okay together, but no one really stands out, or they just work better as a group than individuals, then we're going to do the ruby slipper.
Yeah.
Part 2 of today's video. If you're looking for an assistant coach, you want to find someone like Zoey here, okay? Zoey is concerned about dealing with parents. Zoey's concerned about the relationship between her and the athletes that she's now coaching, and Zoey just wants to do a good job. Go out there and find yourself a Zoey, and if they're not a Zoey, they're not the person for you. This has been the ZoShow Live. I'm Zoe. That's Zoe. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Peace.